Okay, let's go ahead and look at gift designations. And on the tab gift designations, if you land into the recently viewed, you can change to all gift designations, and feel free to pin this so that it is the first list view to show up when you navigate to this tab. We have some that are created as part of this trial. You can delete these and create your own. Basically, for each one of these, we need to have the name of the designation, if it is active or not, and then we need to set one of those as default. And if you were to create a new gift transaction, this is what you need. You can add a description as well. We need to set one of those as the default so that if there is no designation assigned through gift transactions or gift commitments or opportunities or campaigns, then the default one gets assigned. Let's look at it in all of these four now. Let's go and create a new gift transaction from anyone. You can give it a better name. I'm just trying to save anything for now. Let's say we already received $50 from payment method from Catherine. And if we look under related, we will see gift transaction designations. Not to confuse gift transactions with gift transaction designations. These are like two different things. So the designation is the target, the designation. The gift transaction is the donation itself. The gift transaction designation has the two words, the word designate transaction and the word designation. This is what we call a junction object between the donation itself and the designation. So we're saying this donation goes to this designation. We wouldn't do it through this new button. You could, but it's better to use this manage gift transaction designations, because when you do that, it automatically detects the default one. And it's like saying 100% goes to the general fund. If that's what you want, then you can go ahead and click save, which would then create this record gift transaction designation. You can click that again, and then you can delete this and instead designate this to two other things. Let's say 50% to youth, and then 50% to cancer, and then save. What this does, it deletes the old one and then creates these two new ones. One of the reasons this button is better than using this new is if you do this and then select a designation, and I'm gonna need to, this is a 50%, let me just take this down to 25%. See, this is the problem with this view. Like, you have to make the calculation yourself in here. And instead, if we actually do this and then change the percentage here to 25%, then it automatically updates the amount, saving us the hassle of calculating in our heads or on a calculator. Now, it actually automatically, now that we have said like 25% would go to youth and 50% would go to cancer, that leaves 25%. The system automatically creates a designation towards the general fund with the remaining 25%. Okay, now let's look at gift commitments. If we were to create a commitment from John, active, John, commitment, I'll select custom, and I'll save. Okay, now let's click manage gift default designation, and this is again automatically detecting the default one in here. Let's say we don't want this default one to be the case. We would like 100% of any gift transactions that get created by this gift commitment to be designated to cancer. So let's save this, and then let's create a schedule, and I'll just do one for now. So we're doing one on the 10th, and that's 60, save, and that should disappear now. If we go under related and we go on this gift transaction now, you notice now we have under gift default designations. This is the gift default designation at the commitment level. It says that 100% towards cancer, meaning any gift transaction, which is which is this, any gift transaction that gets created as part of this commitment will be designated towards cancer at 100%. If we open this one, that's a gift transaction, and we look at the designation there, it should be 100% towards cancer, and got created automatically as well as part of the commitment. So this is the commitment. Now, if you look at the opportunity, let's create a new opportunity. Let's select the donor first. Let's say Brenda major gift, and let's just say that we already closed this, and 500. So this is a major gift, or maybe 5,000, whatever you classify as a major gift, and then let's save. So this is Brenda. Now we can set a default designation at the opportunity level. So I'm going to click new gift default designation, and we'll say that anything that any gift commitment or any gift transaction that gets created as a result of this opportunity should be designated towards the community outreach. And let's say that's like let's do a 50%. Let's do 50% towards community outreach. And since we already closed this, it means that the donor already made a commitment. Let's go ahead and create that commitment from this donor, Brenda. Brenda Johnson, active. And let's set this to custom as well. And we're gonna create like one donation at 5,000. Let's say Brenda is gonna make that donation right away, the entire amount all at once. Let's go to that commitment now. I'm gonna open it in a new tab. And again, the two steps we always do for a new commitment. I'm gonna manage gift default designation. And you would notice now, right away, it detects that we should designate this towards community outreach. How did it know that? Because the gift commitment is associated with this opportunity, and on that opportunity we're saying the default designation should go to the community outreach, and that's how the commitment knew. So if we actually click save, and remember we only have a 50% towards community outreach, if I click save and I click that again, the other 50% gets designated to general fund. Or if I don't click the button and instead look at under related, I would see two default designations, one towards community outreach at 50% and then one towards general fund at 50%. And this is what we were looking at earlier. Now let's create a schedule, and let's say that on the 10th she's gonna pay all the 500 at once, and click and save this. And this is what we did earlier. Now, if we open this gift transaction, we should expect to have two designations, one to community reach and the other to the general fund. Looking under related, we have 50% towards the outreach and then 50% towards the general fund. Okay, the only remaining part here is the campaign. Let's go ahead and maybe open one of the existing campaigns. And one of the related lists that we have not added here is the gift default designation. You see, we saw that gift default designation on the opportunity, and we saw it on the commitment. So let's add it to this page as well. I'm gonna edit this page, the campaign page, and scroll all the way down, and we're gonna add a single related list here, or anywhere really. Let's put it under gift designations, and then that's the default gift default designations. Let's save, and let's get out of this. Back to the campaign page. Let's scroll down to the gift default designation and create a default designation for this campaign. So what we're saying here is, let's say that 100% of gift transactions that would be created with this campaign should be designated to homelessness. Now let's go to gift transactions tab and create a new gift transaction. And now here we could populate the campaign, the same campaign that we created here, the some happy campaign here. So this is one way to do it. Let's actually do it from the campaign page instead. We can create a new gift transaction from here right away, and this is good because it automatically populates the campaign. So if it does populate the campaign, then once this gift transaction gets created, it should designate to homelessness automatically. Let's do that. Let's say this is a donation from Catherine, and that's 45, paid, payment method, anything, and completed today, and save. Let's open this gift transactions and go under. It wasn't created automatically. We needed to click the manage gift transaction, but remember, it's linked to this campaign. If we click this manage gift transaction designation, it detects that it is linked to homelessness. If you remember, when we did this the very first time, without a campaign associated with the gift transaction, this was designated to the general fund, the default designation. Now it's detecting homelessness because it is associated with the campaign that's on this gift transaction. And because it's 100%, it's not added the general fund in here. Let's click save, and then under related, it should create that gift transaction designation. There is the best way to get used to this and how the automation happens and how the default works and is practice. Like you're gonna need to just go ahead and create a bunch of records and test and try this, and feel free to watch this recording again and attempt it again. But basically from the documentation of Salesforce, and you can think about it from a business process, like what's the first step to collecting donations? It's to create a campaign. So the gift transaction is going to look at the campaign first. If there is a default designation at the campaign level, then it's going to pick up that designation. If there is not one at the campaign, or the campaign is not associated with the gift transaction, then the gift transaction is going to look at the gift commitment default designations. If there is no default designations at the gift commitment level, it's going to look at the opportunity that's associated with the gift commitment. If there is no one on the gift commitment, then it's going to look at the campaign that's associated with the gift commitment. Remember, you could associate a campaign with a gift transaction and with a gift commitment. These are two different places. If there is no campaign at the gift commitment level, then the system is going to look at the general default designation, and that's going to be the one that will be auto-populated when you click the manage designations button. Designations is all over the place. It's one that you might want to refer to this recording again. You might want to refer to the Salesforce documentation, and it requires a lot of hands-on and practice.